Hey everyone, it's me Jenny, and I'm here with Edie's Attic, and I have your weekly love oracle message. I did pre-shuffle and pull to save time, but I want to start off with the song by Led Zeppelin, "Since I've Been Loving You." I don't have the lyrics printed out, unfortunately. I know I stated in my prior video to this that my ink has ran out, so I cannot print it out to read it to you. But I did glimpse over the lyrics of the song, and the vibe I'm getting from the song is someone that was very much in love with someone else, and it sounds like there is a lot of possibly a lot of negative talk in regards to you as the person of interest, and from maybe groups of friends or possibly even family members just expressing their disinterest in you or finding all the faults in your character as to why this person shouldn't move forward with you. And the energy I'm getting from the reading and the cards that have come out for me is very much an energy of they chose to listen to their family and their friends against their better judgment in regards to you, and they're now feeling the wrath or the backlash of this choice because they're realizing what a mistake they've made. Because the first card I got out was on a good note. It says feeling like shit but in reverse. I don't think, personally, the energy I'm picking up, I feel like this person does feel like shit. So I'm going to have to assume that this card is meant for you. You had to make a decision. You had to cut your energy off. You started noticing, perhaps with certain individuals, or perhaps a love interest, or someone that you at one time were pursuing or were interested in or thought you had kind of a future with. Perhaps you saw yourself in a relationship with this other person. You recognize that they weren't seeing your value. And that is a result of, excuse me, a result of them pulling their energy back or being flaky or being in and out, not communicating well with you or being distant when you needed them because their family or friends were influencing their decisions and their behaviors. So you felt that. You saw the disrespect, you felt the devaluing of your character in the energy, so you pulled back, you retreated, you said, I need more. I need at least communication. I need someone that's going to at least communicate to me how they feel one way or the other. I at least deserve that much respect as to, if you're not interested, tell me and then move along. But don't ghost. Don't play games. Don't play mind games with me. I can see through your games, which is crazy to me now that I realize I had a channeled message this week. I didn't know where to place it until now. I got this audible message that kept on going on in my mind. It kept saying crystal clear games, crystal clear games. And I'm just like, okay, that's interesting. Crystal clear games, games about what? This could be pertaining to really anything. But now that I'm speaking on this, you saw the games crystal clear and you're like, no, I love myself too much for this. I know who I am. I know what I have. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I offer. So you cut your energy off. And you know what? It felt really good for a change. In the past, you may have felt like shit about it. You may have felt like, did I make the right decision? Or second guessed your own judgment. But this time around, you're pretty certain that you made a good choice because you wanted to see what would transpire. You wanted to know where you stood and you got the validation you needed. And with that, we have the next card out, closing this cycle. So by you pulling your energy back and putting yourself first and recognizing your own value, you closed an entire cycle and you learned a really important lesson, a lesson that Divine has been trying to teach you for quite a long time, is know your worth. And you're beginning to see it. You know your worth. You know what you offer. You know your value. You know that those that want to be in your energy will be, and those that keep coming and going and play games with you don't deserve to be. They miss you. They made a choice. You responded by cutting them off, and now they miss you. They know that they misstepped, and they also are pretty disappointed that they let people encourage them to walk away from possibly something that would have been life-changing for them, something that they had always hoped and wished for, that happy ending, that fairy tale like romance, something that they had very great feelings towards you. They felt the energy, they felt the chemistry, they knew better. But against their own judgment and their own intuition, because they doubted themselves, they doubted their feelings, they doubted. And a lot of it has to do with past experiences. This person has a lot of healing to do in regards to past experiences with other romantic partners that have hurt them, possibly have lied or cheated, or, were narcissistic to them, and have put them in a position where they felt weak and vulnerable, and they had no control, and they think to themselves, I must not have a very good judge of character because of all the past people they have chosen. So on this particular occasion, when they felt in their heart and they knew that maybe this connection was it, they doubted their own intuition and went with the advice of other people because they trusted that other people knew better than them. I've always made this mistake before. Maybe if I just listened to my father or my best friend or my mother or my brother or my sister, perhaps they know better than I do. They make good choices. Their marriage lasted 50 years. Look at them, So they are now in this energy of feeling rejected. You may not be able to tell that this person feels rejected. In fact, they may be putting on an ego mask of being extremely happy, extremely unfazed or unbothered, but they are feeling it because I don't think they've ever felt rejected. Well, yes, they have had possibly a history of tumultuous relationships. They've never had to work very hard to finding a relationship. Relationships seem to just fall into this person's lap, left and right. Finding them wasn't the hard part. Even keeping them wasn't the hard part. But being rejected, being the one that doesn't have control over if this relationship is going to continue or end, is somewhere they're not comfortable being. They've never been in this position before. And then we have bad news